So let me ask you a question. Would you like more freedom in your life? Now I bet the answer is yes. Now when I mean by freedom, I mean freedom to choose, freedom to be how you are, and you have no worries. So freedom for me, there's a formula. And when you apply this formula, there's more likely to be more freedom in your life. So think about an area right now that you don't have freedom. You could be in your finances, it could be in your health, it could be in your career. Whatever area it is, just focus on that area for one moment. And as you see from this diagram, for me, freedom is a distinct formula. It's all about focus, structure, and discipline. And when you start to apply each of these areas, you get more freedom in that area. So from the formula, as you see, so you're thinking of the area that you don't have freedom. So my question is, where's the focus? Is there structure? And is there discipline? So let's break this down a bit. When you have focus, focus gives you clarity. Focus allows you to know what matters and what doesn't matter. Without focus, you chase everything and achieve nothing. You see, freedom begins when you stop reacting and you start choosing. Because then when you start choosing, you are more empowered, you're more aligned, and you know exactly the actions to take. So focus is the number one step to freedom. Number two, structure. Now, when we think about structure, we think, is it going to restrict us? Structure is not about restriction, it's about availability, it's about an opportunity. Essentially, it's about liberation. When you have structure, it's a bit like scaffolding. It makes sure you know how much energy and how much time you need to focus in that particular area. Because with structure, it gives you a formula, it gives you the steps, it allows you to not waste time on decision making on what actions you need to take. Remember, you don't rise to the level of your motivation. You rise to the level of your systems. So the better your systems, the better your structure. The better your structure, the more likely to hit your goals. The more likely you hit the goals, guess what? You're going to get more freedom in that area of your life. And the final part is discipline. Discipline is the bridge between intention and results. Once you're more intentional in all you do, you're much more focused and you're much more likely to get to your results. But the great thing about discipline is you can detach yourself from the result because you know the result you want. So discipline allows you to focus on the process. Remember, it's not about being perfect, it's about being consistent and persistent. When you're consistent and persistent around your structure and you're disciplined that, you're closer to the freedom you want in that area of your life. The great thing about discipline, it leads to momentum. And what does momentum lead to? Momentum leads to mastery. When you want freedom in your life, it's not about looking for the shortcuts, it's about showing up. Woody Allen said that 99% of success is showing up. So when you show up, when you're focused, when you show up with a structure, and you show up being disciplined, you're much more closer to freedom in that area of your life. Remember, freedom isn't about the absence of rules. It's about employing the right rules in the right game to create the result that you want. Focus tells you where to aim, structure gives you the framework, and discipline powers you forward. Remember, you don't find freedom, you build freedom using this formula. So next time you look at the area of your life and you don't feel free, ask yourself this question. Where's the focus? Do I have structure? And where do I need to be more disciplined? I hope that helps.